Hey.
What's going on?
Just, work's been pretty awful without you there. You and I were partners.
I don't want to talk about work.
Is it because what they're saying is true?
Eddie Redmayne and Jessica Chastain starred The Good Nurse. This is based on a true story about killings in a hospital and the discovery of exactly what was going on. The director used darkness for a sense of foreboding and to move the plot along. The actors recognized that.
I found it more helpful than I could have ever imagined on this movie. First day I arrived on set, Jodie, our cinematographer, had lit this corridor in a hospital to the extent that it was virtually pitch black. It immediately set a mood. I couldn't believe that the camera could see anything in that light, but he had opened the aperture, so when you saw it on the screen, it was actually much lighter. But for the whole way through filming, that darkness pervaded, and it meant it did something to the set. Everyone spoke in hushed tones. It was the closest to a reality I've ever had.
Also, Jessica, I would imagine it helps you because you're internalizing your feelings and you don't want to tell people. We want to be able to see your feelings. Does it help to kind of keep it internal?
For me, it was more about the quietness of the space. So the sense like there was this calm before the storm. And I found that to be really exciting and interesting to play in.
Of course, it also was true in her house. That was also very, very dark. Again, it seemed to me that the lighting was being used to, well, it did with me as an audience member, put me in sort of a sense of dread.
Yeah, lull you also into thinking that everything's going to be fine. Everything is easy and calm. And then it's not fine.
This kind of thing is absolutely fascinating. When you see the final product, and did it all then gel? Yeah, I see how all of that.
I definitely feel like it, because one of the reasons that it was all shot in darkness was to exacerbate the quality and the pungency of the reflections. Jodie and Tobias were really keen to sort of frame all these mirrors in the hospital wards, and the darkness aided that somehow. And we weren't conscious of that while we were filming, but when I saw the film, the idea of these sort of ghostly reflections of moments and people being imprisoned by verticals and horizontals of the wards, it made total sense, didn't it?
Thank you both for willingness to go there. I appreciate it. It's also very nice to see both of you. Hope to see you in person again sometime soon.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.